This here is known as my time. 410 to 15, you're mine. This is my life as I live with my cat and me. What you got to give? So sit and explore my life while I walk through life with strive. But I'm here for all to show, even those left behind can't glow.
Morning everybody, welcome back. We're on day 190 already. Getting up there. It's a little cooler today, so I'm not having so much computer problems as I was yesterday. But once the afternoon hits and the sun really starts to get warmer, because it seems in the late afternoons is when most of the heat hits that wall that my computer's on. So there's one cool thing that I learned last night. I was laying down listening to a radio station. They were talking about black holes and how astrophysicists are starting to have a better understanding of how they work and everything. Basically what the lecture boiled down to is that black holes were previously thought to be rare and like space monsters, so to speak. But what they're learning is that every single galaxy in the universe has a black hole in the center. And the size of the black hole depicts the actual size of the galaxy itself. So in this sense is that black holes are actually a regulator of galaxies. They have a almost like a symbiotic relationship with the galaxies themselves. The galaxy feeds the black hole to give it what it needs to be a black hole, and the black hole gives off energy and gravity and everything to sustain the outside stars and systems and everything. And previously they also thought that black holes, they suck everything in, regardless of what it is. But now they're starting to figure out that black holes only suck in things that get to a certain point close to it. Everything else is basically unaffected. So pretty much our galaxy itself, it won't be sucked in on itself. It will basically just be stuck in a sustained motion until either another black hole or another galaxy comes and affects it. And then everything will fucking go to hell. But yeah, it was really interesting to kind of wrap your mind around changing the ideas of what was previously thought of black holes were and what they actually are. Because they figured that in the early universe, the black holes were actually the remnants of condensed gases and all that, but in the early universe there wasn't the conditions enough to create stars, so they would just keep condensing into bigger and bigger supermassive black holes and everything, and then that brought in all the other gases which created stars, and then they themselves regulated their own planet. It's just basically black holes were the building blocks of the universe. Yeah, that was a lot to take in. I had to listen to the actual program twice just to fully wrap my head around everything they were talking about. But it was really intriguing to have my view of something in the universe on a grand scale change, just like that. Came up with a new idea for a new intro. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to be able to do it. I'm looking through some tutorials in Vegas. I found a good audio sample. I got a good bass going for the idea I got written down there. I have to do some audio tracks on my own and then come up with a new rhyme or a new intro song to suit the new video, and then I have to film it. At least now I have the time to do it, right? So may as well get done. I got the bug in me right now. I feel inspired to do it, so I'm gonna get it done. I got the beat in my head, I got the tone in my head, I got the rhyme in my head. I just have to get it on paper. So far I have just a couple of things down here. I got this beat here, it's an Eminem beat. So I guess I'll give you a little idea of what I'm going for. This would be like in the background. You take a little of me and mix it up with your life. Mix it up with your life, you mix it up with your life. You take a little of me and you mix it up with your life. Mix it up with your life, you mix it up with your life. So that would be like a background kind of chorus type thing. And then I would have me rhyming over top of that. And of course the audio or the video in the background, or the video would go along with all that. I'm trying to make it like a little mini music video. It's a lot of work though, fuck. I see why these main YouTubers spend like so long making these things. Especially when I also figured out something today with Vegas. Let me turn this off here. I figured out with Vegas why I don't have specific options that I should have. Apparently there's a difference between Sony Vegas Pro and Sony Vegas Movie Studio. Apparently Movie Studio is like the lesser version, like the cheap version, where you don't get all the features and everything, and then Pro is like the $400 version where you get absolutely everything and you can do fucking all the stuff that like Ray William, or not Ray William Johnson, but like Mystery Guitar Man and shit like that can do. So that's kind of disappointing because I thought I was able to do all that shit, but I'm still trying to figure out if I can do the green screen on there or not, because that would be pretty awesome if I can. But back to being creative. Alright, I managed to get the whole rhyme done and written. I got the beat set out and I got the whole idea. Unfortunately, I ran out of sunlight. So now I can't do all the video clips that I wanted to do for it. So now I'm going to have to try to use some of the ones I already have stored up. See if I can use those. But like I said, I wanted to make this more like a music style video where I'm doing the rhyming throughout the thing instead of just random clips. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, it looks like this is actually going to take me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Just to plan out and everything. It's a lot of work when you're actually trying to do it properly instead of just throwing shit together. Because it took me a good 3.5 hours just to write this rhyme. An hour on top of that beforehand just to think it out on what I wanted, on top of the half an hour or so to try to find a good track to use, a good audio sample. I picked an Eminem sample. I figured Eminem's been my musical idol my whole life, so who better to use a sample from than him. And now, after I'm planning out, like I'm actually writing down the plan on steps I need to take. First step is get the audio track, I got that done. Second step is get my audio tracks, the ones I have to sing and shit and rhyme off. The ones for the chorus and then the 4 verses. And the third one has to get the video for the intro for the first 10 seconds, half of which 5 seconds me, 5 seconds, like it's a whole friggin' list. So this, I'm probably going to spend all night on this, and then on the next vlog I'll have it on there. Like always, if I get it done beforehand, I'll upload the intro onto Facebook, so you guys can check it out on there. I'll give you a little snippet. I'll see here. I'll say the first. I'll give you the first verse. How about that? Let's see here. Get the beat going. Let's see here. Just a guy that's trying to get by on as little as he can, but still looks so fly. I think I missed that first part. Let's try that again. I'm just a guy that's trying to get by on as little as he can, but still looks so fly. Yeah, so you get to kind of feel for it. I'm just a guy that's trying to get by on as little as he can, but still looks so fly. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. So I'm gonna spend the rest of tonight working on that. Hopefully my computer doesn't fucking crash on me. And yeah, look forward to that. And I'm back at the job search tomorrow morning. And hopefully I'll get some filming done later in the afternoon. Hopefully if the sun's out and everything. It's been pretty nice out the last couple days. It's been pretty warm, so hopefully that works out. So I hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys are excited as I am to get this new intro done, because it's going to be my little baby. It's going to be a lot better than the one I made before. I hope this works. Don't worry guys, I'll still have the other intro as well. I'm going to keep them both with that backup, with the hard disk drive that I have now for backup. I can put it on there, and that way I can go back and forth, kind of like Shaytars does, how he switches back and forth from random intros. I want to keep a nice collection of intros that I make now. Before I didn't have the space to keep them, so I was just deleting them as I was going along. But these ones I'll be able to keep now, so I'll have a nice collection, seeming I like to change my intros all the time. I like to switch it up and keep it fresh, so now I'll be able to keep it fresh randomly. So anyway, stay strong, stay wise folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.